I'm just going to pick someone and just like stare at them every time I'm like pissed. I was like, so who are you to judge me? While your girl's out of town, you've been sleeping around.
I can't. Welcome back to another episode of Airdrie Inside. I'm very excited to have another musical guest. These are my favorite podcasts. Celine Simard, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I love how you introduced your name when I was trying to figure out if it was Celine or Celine. You said it was?
It's insulin, but just Celine.
Just Celine.
Yeah.
So just a beautiful way of saying it. Welcome to the show, and it's great to have a fellow Mustang on the show.
Yeah, Mustangs.
See, we had a run of Birchurch Chargers and Croxford Cavaliers. I just can't have that. So I have to keep coming back to the black and silver that we love. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm Celine. I started pursuing music at a young age, I guess, but only in the last couple years have I pursued like a solo career and make this my full time.
Okay.
Which is exciting, but I've always been around music. My family's very musical. I have two sisters that are also singers, and
oh wow, so
my
this
mom's
is a family
singer.
affair.
Yes, it is.
And what did your mom grow up singing? What were you around as a kid?
Well, when I was a kid, we grew up in a small town in northern Alberta.
The honey capital of...
Yes. How did you know?
I do my research.
Oh, the honey capital of Canada. Yeah. Fahler.
Fahler, yes.
Mhm.
I wasn't quite sure how to pronounce it, but I knew it was the honey capital.
Fahler.
Fahler.
It's
Fahler.
like a French. Yeah,
like
it's like a French community up north. But yeah, we grew up there. My mom grew up playing in different bands, kind of doing like all the weddings in town, all the
Very
kind of
cool.
events. Yeah, and she put out a 4-track vinyl EP
Wow.
back in the day.
Remember when we used to have vinyl? You don't because you're too young, but I remember it, and now it's making a comeback. I have a record player. It's great to listen to. So
Me too. Yes,
okay,
I've got a collection.
And were you a young Canadian? I read that as well.
Yes, yeah, I did the Young Canadians for about 6 years. Yeah, so from 2009 until 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a big part of my life growing up. I remember I didn't know how to dance at all. Like we just knew how to sing as kids. Like my
So
mom
now
had taught us
you're-
how to sing, but not to dance. So when I showed up, I was wearing jeans and a t-shirt. All these kids are like hair slicked back, ready to audition, and I am not even going the right way. Like didn't even know we had to dance. Just coming from this small town, being like, oh, we want to like take advantage of this opportunity to be a part of this program. And yeah, I think it took my 3rd time auditioning and I got in. I learned how to, chasse, I don't know.
I was going to say, are we going to see some dance moves or just the music today?
I've retired.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not a very good dancer either, but so tell me a little bit about what kind of music you like and what are some of your inspirations that got you into this?
Yeah, I like a variety of different stuff. I feel like I'm inspired by a lot of different things. I mean, Stevie Wonder is a huge one for me. Stevie Wonder, Prince, Amy Winehouse, those are like the classics that I love. Just songwriting.
You're taking people from my heart here. Prince is my favorite artist by far. And by far, not even close. Nothing compares to you is, in my mind, the best written, most well-composed song there's ever been. I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man. There's so many good Prince songs out there.
There's so many. And just the fact that he's like a true artist is incredible. Just writes, produces, does all the instrumentation. Like it's wild. But it's doable. Like you see something like that, an artist like that, and it inspires you to want to, like me right now, I'm learning how to produce more and trying to be a jack of all trades, because why not?
Right. The craziest thing was I was not a Prince fan until he came to Calgary, and I bought tickets to see it because everybody was going, and I was mesmerized by what I saw. Somebody who could sing, dance, play the guitar like nobody I've ever seen. And then you realize that he just picks up another instrument and starts playing it perfectly, and then another one, and you're like, what am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I experiencing? It was crazy. And I had the same experience with Stevie Wonder too. I saw him in concert too, and he was mind-blowing.
Yeah, his concert was, I didn't see Prince. My mom saw Prince. She said it was incredible. But Stevie Wonder, I saw at the Dome.
Yes.
In like 2015 maybe,
I was there.
Or something. Yeah, it was incredible. The way that he would just command an entire stadium. Like, you're singing this part. You're singing that part. Go. And then he would just stop everything. No, that's not right. That's not right. It goes like this. And he would like restart it and just, it was wild. He's a true musician.
Hearing Superstition live was probably a core memory of mine that I'm going to live with for a while.
Yeah.
And then Amy Winehouse. I never did get to see her, but love her music as well.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the type of music you play?
Those are kind of my classic inspirations.
Yeah.
I just love their songwriting. I mean, with my songs, yes, there's a lot of inspiration from that. There's a lot of kind of like funk, soul, some jazz kind of
awesome
that I'm pulling from those kind of artists. But I think modern day influences are more apparent. I want to kind of move more towards like instead of classic soul, like Stevie Wonder, more neo soul, more like Olivia Dean, Alan Stone kind of
very cool
current vibes. But I feel like I just pull from so many different places, and I don't know, it just all goes into a bowl, and then it's that's what I sound like.
I was going to try to wait longer to ask this, but I would love to hear you sing and play, and then we'll get back to the interview. Are you feeling like playing a song for me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Britt's going to grab your guitar here, and
thank you.
What am I going to hear first?
Ooh. All right. First song I'll play for you is... This is going to be on my next EP.
Okay.
During COVID, I had to quarantine for quite some time. I was traveling. I was in Bali at the time, but I was living in Australia. So when COVID hit, I had to go back to Australia, but then I had to quarantine for 14 days.
Right.
And then the world was ending, and I had just spent all my money in Thailand and Bali. So my mom was like, the world's ending. You have to come home. So then I came home to Canada. Quarantined again. So I quarantined for 28 days, 14 days back to back. And be stuck with yourself for a whole month straight alone. And you go a little stir crazy for sure. Yeah. So this is a song that I wrote during that time, I guess, when I was it's a very introspective song of just kind of me and my thoughts, because I wasn't talking to anyone. So it's just me in my head.
I love it. I think a lot of people can relate to that moment. So
I feel like most people did the quarantine thing. So
yes.
Yeah. So this one's called 14 Days. It's coming out on my EP in April.
Okay.
Yeah. The hurt that's buried deep beneath your thick skin will surface to your mind and overflow. Nobody by your side can avoid dealing with swallowing your pride so you don't choke. Oh, I know it can be hard to face your demons, the terrifying secrets that you hide. At night they haunt you, keeping you from dreaming, scared to sleep in fear of what they'll find. Oh, 14 days alone, still so far from home, slowly losing my mind, locked up with myself. How do I keep from going rogue? Do you ever close your eyes? Back burner memories collide, and the dirt won't wash off your feet. Well, I've been there more than once or twice, never seen my glimpse of paradise. Will my sins come back to bite me? 14 days alone, still so far from home. Slowly losing my mind, locked up with myself. How do I keep from going rogue? Wanna rewind to someone I used to be. She's gone, and that's fine. I needed to be set free. 14 days alone, slowly losing my mind, locked up with myself. How do I keep from going? 14 days alone, still so far from home. Slowly losing my mind, locked up with myself. How do I keep from going rogue? How do I keep from going rogue? How do I keep from going rogue?
That was fantastic. You kept looking at me and I had this smile from ear to ear on my face. It was fantastic.
Thank
what
you.
a nice song.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You know, it's funny because when you were telling me how you wrote that, the genesis of it makes complete sense with the lyrics, and it's entirely relatable to everybody who went through that kind of having to be in their own head for that long.
Totally. Thank you. I feel like sometimes, most of the time, I try to explain that.
Right.
Because I feel like it makes people relate a bit more to the words, probably. But yeah, glad to hear it makes sense.
So this is something I'm seeing since we've started this project at Airdrie Inside. The level of talent that's coming out of Airdrie right now that's been incubated in our environment is kind of blowing my mind here. Tell me what it's like to be part of the larger arts community here.
Yeah, I feel very proud of everyone in Airdrie. I know when I was just kind of fresh 18 working at just a pub and we were hosting an open mic, I remember seeing people like Maya, Kate was playing at the open mic, Eden Taylor played at the open mic, Haley Isabel played at the open mic, their first open mic ever. And it's so amazing to see everyone's, myself included, everyone's growth from that point, you know, even just, how long ago was that? 5 years ago, maybe?
Well,
right?
And that's when the explosion really took place. I really saw this group of artists just break out and just get so creative and get such recognition for it. It's been really fun to watch. Like you said, you moved here in 2006.
Yeah.
Did you ever think the arts and culture community would be this vibrant?
Well, we were kind of seeking it in Calgary. Like we were going to the Young Canadians to go and do the art stuff, right? But then when I actually started performing independently and getting into the community, then you realize that there's a lot more in your town than you thought of, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been great to see. I feel like people do go to Calgary to kind of seek things, but then there's always something going on in Airdrie. There's always some event or showcase that you discover a new Airdrie artist, and yeah.
And every time I do, I just fall in love. Okay, what else do you have for me? You look like you're itching to keep playing. I can see the energy in your hands. And
It was the late night coffee.
That's okay.
I'm like moving around. I just released a song on Wednesday. So I released a track, just a single. It's going to be also included on my EP.
Okay.
This song is called Pray On.
Okay.
It's a deep story about a complicated kind of love.
Oh boy.
So Yeah, it's told from the perspective of the other woman. So,
kind of that Reba McEntire vibe there. Okay, I got you.
It's kind of controversial, I would say, but it kind of humanizes the other woman.
Okay.
Yeah, me and my buddy, we played in a band for years, and we were doing so much songwriting. We were always writing about infidelity, and it was like, okay, enough about like he cheated on me, she cheated on me, right? We were like, oh, we both relate to this because it's happened to us.
Yeah.
And we ended up just pivoting, and one day we wrote a song about the person who, like, from the point of view of the person who is doing the cheating, and then we wrote a song about the person who, like, the third party, the third party involved, the other woman or the other man, right? So we were just trying to pivot with perspectives, still on the topic of infidelity, you know, but
okay, so we go from quarantine to infidelity.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
It's a great transition.
I was gonna say
from quarantine to infidelity, the name of the podcast.
The next song's about murder.
Exactly. How did you know? All right, yeah, this is called Pray On.
Pray On.
You treat me like a dead end. Say there's no future. I'm hidden in your bed. Your sheets dirty with secrets. Well, I'm stripping you down. Time to clean out my conscience. So light a candle for your morals, 'cause you won't get forgiveness with God as my witness. And I hope she don't find out what you're doing, who you've been screwing. Well, pray on, well, 'cause I'm done. I'm not your patron saint. You must atone for your sinning. Well, pray on, well, 'cause I'm done. In silence I'll remain, but this halo is thinning. And I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. So who are you to judge me? While your girl's out of town, you've been sleeping around. I'm no angel for your pleasure. Sure, I'll take you to heaven, but won't appear at your leisure now. So don't you burden me with your sins, unfaithfully hers in the grave that you're digging. And honestly, I hope that she finds out what you're doing, who you've been screwing. Whoa, well, pray on, well, 'cause I'm done. I'm not your patron saint. You must atone for your sinning. Well, pray on, well, 'cause I'm done. In silence I'll remain, but this halo is thinning. And I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. I'm not saving. I'm not saving. I'm not saving you. I'm not saving. I'm not saving. I'm not saving you. Well, pray on. 'cause I'm done. I'm not your patron saint. You must atone for your sinning. Well, pray on. Well, 'cause I'm done. In silence I'll remain, but this halo is thinning. And I'm not saving you. I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. Well, pray on, 'cause I'm done. In silence I'll remain.
Well done. Okay, so that's a different experience. The first song, you'd look at me and I'd smile because I was enjoying it. This time when you looked at me, I'm like, I didn't do it. I'm not the guy.
Exactly.
Why are you so mad at me? I really felt that. I felt a lot of pressure on me here.
I've had that feedback so many times when I sing this song live, especially in like a quieter room. People are scared of me.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful song, but
I'm so nervous.
I'm not going to get on your bad side here. So you talk a little bit about the writing process. So you were trying to go around when you were talking about infidelity, all the different perspectives. What is your process for writing songs? I find that fascinating. I'm trying to put yourself in different shoes and write from that perspective. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I feel like, so for a long time I wrote with the same people. I would do co-writes. Like that's kind of how I started writing.
Yeah.
It was co-writes. I was always writing with those people that I felt comfortable with, right?
Yeah. And is there a partnership there where when you say comfortable, feeling vulnerable, being able to share ideas and stories or
totally. I feel like it's pretty intimidating, especially when you first start songwriting, to be in a room with people and to be pitching your ideas, but you're so in your head, you're like, should I even say this? You know, it's to be comfortable is to just be able to shout something out and you don't even care if it's a good idea or not. You're just
no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've gotten over that. Like even in a room with someone new, I'm usually decent at just kind of getting over that hump and being like, no, we're just pitching ideas. We're just kind of talking it out.
Well, one day we're going to have to write a song. I think this could work. What do you think, Britton? We could do a song right here? Yeah.
Have you done a songwrite before?
No, I have not. But I have weird, crazy ideas all the time. So
should we document it?
I think that would be great. We could do it. A 40-minute podcast on that.
Songwriting workshop.
It's by no means the same genre you're singing, but I don't know if you are familiar with a band called The Weaker Thans.
The Weaker Thans?
Yeah. They write a song and you have to listen to it on the way home because it's the most unique song I've ever heard. It's a plea from a cat named Virtute. And it's written from the point of view of a cat, of a depressed man. And the cat is just like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. And you could really feel this cat seeing it from the eyes of like, I just want to be a cat and play, and you're all depressed and sad. So I highly recommend you listen to it on your way home. It's like a punk kind of song. Like again, putting yourself in different shoes is just an amazing skill to have. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about what's coming up for you, because you talked about an EP release. First of all, I'm assuming we could find you on Apple Music, Spotify, all of those. Yes, all of the olives and all of those, all of the places. Everywhere. Okay, and what's coming up? Coming up for me now. So I just released a song on Wednesday. So Pray On. So focusing on pushing that a bit more here. I will be playing with a friend of mine at the King Eddie on Saturday, which is fun, super fun. But the majority of it is kind of focused on the EP release. So I don't have a set date for the EP release yet. Just waiting to kind of submit everything and choose the date. I do have a EP show though. Oh, excellent. EP release show, which is also not the title that it's going to be, but
So April 10th, it is going to be a full band show at the Prairie Emporium in Calgary, which is a great little venue. So yeah, that's going to be really exciting. I do a few full band shows a year, which are so fun to do. It just kind of brings my music to life, which is amazing. So I'm playing with the same band that I had played with last year for my single release. And yeah, so we're playing April 10th. I'm also going to be doing like a little kind of weekend tour run to Kelowna, playing.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, opening for an artist out there at Redbird on April 4th.
Okay, so if you want to travel and follow along,
yes,
you can go to Kelowna, get out of the snow.
If you're in Kelowna.
Okay, if you're in Kelowna, why don't we do that? We don't have Airdrie Inside isn't big in Kelowna. We don't have a huge crossover, but we might get some fans.
Maybe from us mentioning Kelowna.
Absolutely, we could get Kelowna trending. That'd be great.
But yeah, no, I'm basically kind of focusing on just I have some shows and stuff this month in March, but I'm just kind of planning all of my summer plans, and then starting with a little bit of a weekend run out to Kelowna in April, and then the full band show.
Awesome.
April 10th.
And where can people find out about you on social media? What's your Instagram? What's websites? Yeah,
I mean, my website is probably the best bet. You can find any tour dates, any shows that I'm playing in Calgary or Airdrie. So that is just celinmusic.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And will you play one more to end the show for me?
I could.
That would be awesome.
I guess. I don't want to scare you, though.
No. Yes. Like I said, I'm quarantine, infidelity. I'm not sure what's next.
Mental health.
That works for me. That's not as bad as the middle one.
We're healing now.
We're healing. We're healing together.
I'll play this was my first single that I put out. This is called Purely Chemical.
Okay.
This was a song that I wrote with Steve Jevney.
Friend of the pod. He's been on the show before.
Yeah, he's wonderful. So we wrote this. It was quite a fun writing process. We just hung out, and then 4 hours later we had a full song and demo of it. So
crazy.
I've never written that. I had never written a song that quick until that session with Steve. So it was a great chemistry to write with him, and we came up with this song. It's just a song, when things get hard, you feel super lost and feel like you're spiraling, and it's just kind of addressing the fact that sometimes, like in the name of the song, Purely Chemical, like sometimes there's an imbalance in your brain,
right,
in the chemistry in your brain. There's nothing you can do about it. Life is like that. It's how we live. But yeah, this is called Purely Chemical.
Excellent. Thank you.
Out of body, as I'm standing still in time, my ideas haunt me. Think I must be out my mind. I'm spiraling down, feel it in my bones. 2 feet on the ground, heart is heavy as a stone. Don't wanna be found, I can do this on my own. Hey, lost my mind. I try to run away from all the pain inside, but here we go again, fall behind. I pick up all the pieces of my broken life. It's purely chemical. Out of balance, seems I cannot walk the line. Let this be my last dance. I am taking back what's mine. Hey, yeah. I'm spiraling down, feel it in my bones. 2 feet on the ground, heart is heavy as a stone. Don't wanna be found, I can do this on my inside, but here we go again, far behind. I pick up all the pieces of my broken life. It's purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical. Lost my mind. I try to run away from all the pain, but here we go again. Lost my mind. I try to run away from all the pain inside, but here we go again, far behind. I pick up all the pieces of my broken life. It's purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical, purely chemical.
Celine music, everybody. Again, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. I love your voice. I love your style. I love everything about you. You're going to be a huge star.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. This was awesome.
Excellent. And thank you for being here on Airdrie Inside. We're going to be back with great new shows coming up soon.